After installing a new oil pan on this engine that I just built, it had a windage tray and trapdoors. I presumed that this pan would allow the normal position for the dipstick. Unfortunately, it's hitting the windage tray. So my solution to finding out where that hole, where I'll have to drill a clearance hole, I've taken some Prussian blue, put it on the end of the dipstick. Now gently guide this in. And that's the point of interference right there. So pull this out, pull the pan off, and hopefully there'll be a dot or maybe a skid mark from this Prussian blue, and we'll see what happens. As hoped, when I put that dipstick back in with the oil pan on and Prussian blue, there's the spot right there, and you can see it's missing by about 1/2 inch. So all I have to do is open this up and everything will be fine. Put her back together. Okay, I've removed the windage tray, and I don't know if you can see it on the camera here or not, but there's a lot of scratching going on right in here. The dot from the Prussian blue is right here. So I'm going to take this and cut this hole into an oval so that dipstick will be able to pass right through without any interference. It'll take a few minutes down in the machine shop. Here's the windage tray modified. Notice I've taken this hole here, added this hole. This was the original one, and I've put in quite a bit of clearance space in between. Deburred all of that, cleaned it all up. There's no metal left on there as far as loose metal. So I'll put it in the oil pan. We'll put the pan on, stuff the dipstick in, and see if that fixes it. Okay, here's the oil pan. And you can see I've put a hole in there, but I also had to modify below the windage tray because the structure supporting the windage tray was in the way. So basically what I did is I put a couple of cuts on the side here and a ball peen hammer, and I rounded this area off so the dipstick can go right through like it's supposed to. Let's see what happens. I'll put the pan on. I'll just hold it firmly in the meantime. Okay, I had to change the angle of the motor a little bit so you can see this. So I'm going to take this dipstick and just slide it in and see if we hear any banging noises. We shouldn't. Oh, ain't that purty. She comes right out, goes right in like expected. Perfect.